Hey, this is All Access. This is Rina Hicks, and we are on location at the Gastronom. We're now in the office, and I'm still speaking to Roni Karina. And the question I have right now is how you managed to balance work and family. I mean, he has 5 gorgeous, no 4, therefore maybe there's another one coming.
No.
He has 4 sons, such amazing, wonderful young men who are so well brought up, and my wonderful friends. So you have 4 boys and you have Chidi. Like, how are you able to have such a great marriage and such boys who are well behaved and adore their parents? Like, how do you do that with such a busy environment?
Yeah, it's very, very hard. So luckily, I work with Chidi.
So that helps.
So that we are able to, one of us, will be either picking them from school or doing homework, or we could share that responsibility. But it's tough because there are times when I'll need her to work, so it ends up being the evenings we won't even see them because we're out working. So it's hard, but I also like the fact that I work with Chidi. She brings an interesting contribution to the business. She has no background in hospitality. She studied I think psychology and economics and went into teaching, Montessori. So her specialty is actually teaching children from 2 to 6. So also very interesting dynamic for her to come into the business. We used to fight a lot because as a professional, a lot of the technical nitty-gritty, extra this, extra that is in your mind. So for me to explain to you what that is, if you're not in that space, is very frustrating. So we've had a good fair share of fights. Even for her thinking, I don't want to do this, let me do something else. But I guess it's part of it's part of being in a space where you are both 2 very strong professional people and trying to make this one thing work. So for the boys, like Sean over the holidays was in the kitchen, working, baking, doing stuff, also trying to create an interest for him. And by the way, he loves to cook. I'm almost not sure whether is it just the fact that I'm doing something, or does he really like to cook? So we're trying to observe and see, what that looks like. The other boys know what the gastronomy is. They're always like, can we go to the kitchen? I want to see. I want to do. They put on a hairnet. They feel like a chef. So it gives them also a bit of ownership in the business. So it's been a hard balance, but one that we are sort of trying to learn how to do every day.
So do you carve out specific time to hang out with the boys? Or
Yeah.
do you,
Like, as a standard, we have this thing we call family time, which runs every day before they sleep. So we do what we call happy, sad. We say, what's one thing that made you happy? What's one thing that made you sad? And everybody speaks. So it's a vulnerable space because even for us to sort of say, I'm sad because I didn't lock a deal today. Or I'm sad because we disappointed a client today. Or I'm sad because mommy and I had a fight today. Whatever the case may be, but it's a vulnerable space where we create every single day, whether they're with us or with somebody else.
So you call on the phone, or what happens?
So we'll call on the phone, or that person runs it for us. And if they don't do it, they'll say, we need to do family time. So it's just something that we have created just for us to feel we are connecting with them.
It's important.
Great.
Any advice for an entrepreneur out there who's working 26 hours a day and has a family?
I mean, there's something interesting I read about being passionate that creates or makes you emotional. So you connect, when you're passionate, you connect with what you're doing. Emotion means that I feel what I'm doing. So anyone out there who is in a business or trying to create a business or is struggling, what I'd say is, if you're passionate about it, your emotional side will kick in and you'll create success from that. For me,
which makes you irrational, right? Like if something happens that should tell you need to bail, like sell everything, close the business and go. It makes you irrational, and that's what keeps you going.
Okay. Keeps you going, makes you think like every day I'm going to, it is what it is. I mean, we've messed up big time. But I think the passion that I have makes that person come back to me, because I've honestly said, I'm really sorry we didn't deliver, but give me another chance. We'll do a complimentary event or barbecue for a client, just to say we appreciate what you do for us. I'll be in my chef whites, I'll knock up a stir fry, I'll be there, I'll be with the teams, just as I saw Talking Ton Bates doing it, because those small things make a difference. And it's never going to be always successful. There'll be dark times. I mean, like for us, we're in an industry where people will pay us after 120 days. So we have to find things to do to be able to run, to pay salaries, to honor commitments. And it's you just have to be open to different ideas, but all targeted towards the passion that you're doing. Don't be in cooking and then you start opening a garage and you think, oh, I think there's, I don't know, a different industry that seems to be working, and I open that. If the more you jump from one place to another, the more problems you're creating. Just spend a bit more time in what you're doing, and if you're passionate, you will succeed. You'll succeed.
Good stuff. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. If you haven't watched the videos before this one, please go back and watch them. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to get in touch. By the way, if you've seen the food while we were walking through the kitchen, or any of the pictures that we posted, it's all gastronome stuff, by the way, and it's legit. And so if you want gastronome services, whether you're having a wedding or a birthday party for your kids, or maybe it's your office and you have a meeting and you need food for 10 people, they do that as well. So please, I'll post the details at the bottom of this video, whether you're watching on YouTube, on Facebook, wherever it is that you're watching. I'll post the contact details so that then you can just get in touch and be able to order any food that you want, and their food is amazing. Stay well and God bless. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This is Rina Hicks and you are watching All Access. Take care.